Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. And sorry yesterday about the whole Meltdown situation. I don't know, I just got my hopes up so much that I was going to get a new gold hero after burning all those scrolls. And it was pretty much for me a worst case scenario to fill my team up with more heroes and not be able to make any gold, so that I didn't have any room to do anything left with my team. But then I tried to think about it in the more positive way when I was sleeping last night. And the viewers messaged me to say, hey, don't worry, you actually got some really good clones for the higher stages in the game. Like, they'll start coming in handy around level 200. I was tempted to burn a few more scrolls and see if I could get these 5 gold tokens, but from what I recall, these gold tokens really sucked and didn't get me anything when I used them, so thinking really it's not worth it. I might as well just save the scrolls for the next event. If I could hit this and get the 2 double that, but I don't think I have near enough for 500. See, this is where I should have waited an extra month in order to get more scrolls. Yeah, like, not to rip on the guy who was telling me to burn the scrolls. Now I have proof as an example why you should never burn the scrolls in that situation. You should save them until you have enough to complete all the events, like all 3 pages. Because I could have got 6, 12, 18 more Vibram tokens. That would have been huge. And another one of these Chaos clones. Even though the Chaos clone I got sucked, but yeah. So anyways, that's what I should have done. It was a giant mistake burning the scrolls too soon. Not to mention I filled my team up with heroes I can't use. And I did one mistake while you guys were gone. When I was cloning up someone, I hit Gene Bank. I hit free, and I thought it came up with a message saying, would you like to clone the hero for free? And I just clicked yes. And it turned out the message said, oh, would you like to spend jewels and unlock another 5 spots? So I wasted another fucking set of jewels unlocking more spots by accident. So that really sucked. Oh well, at least now I know. It's like, definitely don't want to make that mistake again. And I'll have to try to figure out exactly how many scrolls I need. It's probably like 500 to finish it. Now I was thinking to celebrate, what I was going to do is buy something in the game. But I'm thinking too is like, fuck man, I've had so many big bills piling in, I really can't spend money on the game. But maybe around Christmas time I'd be able to justify it. Even though around Christmas I get even more broke. I haven't been to the dentist in ages, and I really gotta do that one of these days. And that bill is gonna set me back for a while. Oh boy. Yeah, let's try to be more optimistic. Maybe I'll get one of the cheap VIP programs around my birthday or something. Does anyone know, does Clone Evolution do any Christmas specials to unlock, like buying passes? Like, I need to reach VIP 1. And what I'm a little confused too is when I buy the points to unlock VIP 1, does it eventually wear off and then I have no VIP again? Or does it last forever? I'll have to try looking on YouTube and see if I can find anything like that. People show videos on what it's like to actually unlock these VIPs. Does it kind of suck to pay for it to unlock it and then it just wears off and then you don't have it anymore? If that's the case, I'll probably just avoid buying it altogether. I'm looking to purchase something that improves what I have in the game permanently. I noticed they had the 1 lifetime option thing, so maybe that's what I'll have to save up for if that's what I want. Maybe that's the case. Now I just got some Ghost Train Haze Seeds on my desk. Boy, they look good. Alright, let's do a couple free spins here after a refresh. King Peter, wouldn't it be funny to loot him again? I'm gonna keep doing the free refreshes till I land on Fat Chili, because that's who I need right now. Go figure, the guy that I just burned. Oh boy, I'm so burnt out from yesterday's crazy shit. Does that count as good luck? I hope not, because I can't use any of those. They're useless to me. Yeah, I still can't believe how much I got my hopes up for that scroll event. I guess because I've been saving for it for months and months and months. So when it failed, it kind of reminded me of some really big failures. I've definitely had failures that took years and years of preparation to complete the ultimate failure. Is this where I use all my lightning heroes again? Yeah, thought so. Alright, let's drop by. Oh yeah, we should use the store first. They've been giving me a lot of 2 bullets lately. Won't be buying any today. I guess I will. It's tempting to load up on brown scrolls every time they come around, but it costs too much in jewels. Hey, 4 purples. Oh yeah, I was thinking all looking forward to another section of purples, but I forgot I wasted them all yesterday's episode. It's funny, that team almost looks beatable. Just the 130 crime fighter that makes me worried. 146, that guy and that's unbeatable. This team, unbeatable. It's funny, it's like the number 1 team is almost the one I have the best luck with. Right, really this is the only team I think I stand a chance against. Second place maybe would be the first place team. Like Trump beat, no problem, him no problem, him no problem, him no problem. It's just those 2 that make me a little bit concerned. Oh yeah, that's Van Gogh, eh? I almost have him. Oh yeah, and if anyone's wondering, I did go back into the archive to see if I had 2 crime fighters already, and as far as I can tell, no. So I don't believe that I lost one somehow. I checked, and all the golds that I used to create Trump, none of them had DNA used yet. So it wasn't that happened. Thank God, because I was worried that I fucking wasted a crime fighter scroll. Or frag. That would have really pissed me off. Even more than usual. Wasn't that fun? Game crashed already. Alright, let's try to get it back. Alright, I'm back. Before we get much more action in the show, Let's do a quick spin from the Bitcoin casino. We're at 26,037 Satoshi. Boom. 26,056 Satoshi. Which is weird, I thought it gave you 20. Right. Thanks everyone who's been helping out with the free spins. We're getting closer to the 30,000 Satoshi goal. Right, next what we'll do is more action in the game. Looks like the tavern tasks are already completed. 2 of them. Now if anyone's wondering, it takes my computer about 5 to 10 minutes to reload the game when it crashes. Or anytime I load the game. I'm not sure why it takes so long, but at least it loads eventually. That's how I look at it. Yeah, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were trying to do the guild battle. But it wasn't going well. Crashed on us. I'm picking battle and nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. If it wasn't for this level 152, I'd be tempted to attack. Alright, looks like the lineup is correct this time. Water's the element. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, loaded this time. Now, I had a big meltdown like that over my greenhouse, but finally got it working. I should load it up so I can show you guys. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm just opening the file so I can get the pictures of the greenhouse for you. I know I promised to show them to you, so I don't want to hold out much longer. Now, so here's what the greenhouse looks like on the outside. You can see there's the door I was having trouble assembling for a few days. I had this track on backwards, so then the door wasn't fitting properly. But finally figured it out and got it all assembled. And if anyone likes this greenhouse, they're actually from China, and what is it? I was just gonna say I had to sneeze there. No, you can get them from China, but I found with the shipping cost, if you can find a warehouse that sells them in bulk, like they ordered them from bulk from China and they're selling them, you can get them on half price for roughly, what was it, around 600, 500 bucks, something around there. So it's a little bit pricey, but man, if you're having trouble with your plants dying, you can see almost all my plants turned yellow after those really bad frosts that we had. I covered them, but it still wasn't enough to save them. But luckily when I put them in the greenhouse, they started to open up again. Looks like they're back alive. A few of the branches died, so I'll have to trim those off, but man, 4 plants fit in here no problem, even when they're bushed out. I was worried because these were bushes that it would take up all the room in the greenhouse while I pretty much packed wall to wall, but if I grew them like Christmas trees, I would have had way more room. Alright, so I got the victory. So everyone who wished me luck on the greenhouse, thanks. Now I'm just hoping windstorms don't destroy it. We'll see how it holds up to a Canadian winter. That should really be the big test too. Now obviously I'm not going to try to grow my plants in the winter, but I don't know, I'd like to use it as storage at least maybe in the winter. Store some of my old pot, or potters in there, or pots. Yeah, if I could keep all my gardening supplies in there over the winter, that'd be pretty sweet. If I had to guess, the snow is going to collapse the roof. Because a lot of those panels, I can just push them in with my hand. So I was thinking, dear God, if my hand can push it down, hundreds of pounds of snow will definitely crush it. I don't know, the only thing I'm hoping is maybe the wind will blow the snow off the roof before it collects that much. I'm hoping. It's the only chance it has, really. I was thinking I might put a tarp over it for the winter. We'll see how it goes. That might not be a bad idea, eh? Just put a tarp over the roof to help reinforce the panels. So that way they have tarp supporting them, not just the panel. Yeah, because as much as those panels in the picture look like glass, they're this like plastic paper type material. And it's sort of like layered, so it is like a box and it has like one layer, air in between, and then another layer. So it's good for insulation purposes. I think glass would be way stronger weight-wise. But glass would also weigh way more, or plastic sheets would weigh more. This is like thin, like paper thin plastic. The only thing I'm thinking weight-wise, maybe the dual layers and that layer of air in between will be enough to stabilize it. I hope. Alright, today on the vape menu I got some of my homegrown Ghost Train Haze with a little drip of oil. Holy shit, does that taste amazing. I was a little bit worried that the Ghost Train Haze taste had gone away because I dried out a nug for a few days and ground it up into a powder. Didn't taste very good anymore. But then I took a nug out from the jars that still preserved its moisture. Oh yeah, it tastes good still. So I think what I'm going to do is vacuum seal and freeze a lot of the bags so that at least I have some fresh weed in the freezer for whenever I need it. I don't have to keep ordering some from the government and save money. I might order from the government for my birthday just for a treat, but try to save it for that. I think what I'll do too is make a batch of edibles. I gotta get better at making that. Alright, so we got the 3 wins in. 2, 4, 6 for 69 points. My favorite number. It's because that's when I hit retirement age. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was watching the TV and the financial advisor was advising my generation, and they told us to expect to work into our late 80s in order to survive inflation. So that's when I have to look forward to retirement. I was thinking that's good in a way, because I notice a lot of people's generations, once they hit retirement, that's usually when they die. So if I can not hit retirement until my late 80s, that's not that bad. No pain, no gain. Yeah, these Ghost Train Haze seeds, they cost a lot of money, but these ones aren't good ones because they're not feminized. So unless you wanted male plants to ruin all your crop, then you would use these. Some people like seeds, but I don't know. After getting seeds year after year, I've definitely reached the point where I don't want seeds. I have way too many seeds. Fucking pails and pails of seeds. Although it is kind of nice to have Ghost Train Haze seeds, because I don't know what they pollinated with. So whatever these grow will be a hybrid between Ghost Train Haze and whatever the father plant was. I don't have any male plants anywhere, so I don't know where it came from. The other thing I'm thinking is because it was outdoors, and that's usually what happens outdoors, right? Has anyone had luck growing weed outdoors and not gotten seeds? Like, I'm using feminized seeds and all. No signs of males. The only time I did get males is when I did try growing from just regular seeds. And I tried pruning out the males, just like they say. As soon as you see a male, prune it out. But I still got seeds. So the only thing I'm thinking is maybe they self-pollinate somehow. Or maybe the males pollinated before I pulled them. Because they do grow balls pretty quick. It's like an overnight process. Check them one day, they don't have any sign. Next day, they already have them. I haven't weighed in the full harvest amount yet. Figured because I haven't picked all my plants. Just trimmed some of the branches off that looked like they were overripe. I don't know, last year I was able to keep some sativa plants alive till the last week in November outdoors in Canada where I live. I don't think I'll have that much luck this year, but you never know. The Weather Channel's saying we're going into the worst heat waves of our lives have ever experienced. Although the temperatures are the coldest ever. So if my plants only listen to the global warming hysteria on the media, they'll survive. They just gotta stop listening to the actual thermometers. Nah, my gravity well research shows the same thing's gonna happen, that Australia is gonna freeze. Everyone's joking because those fires are like, it's obvious it's warming. But I checked, Australia in May had the coldest May on record. Ice Age. Now my gravity well research is pretty not confidential, but pretty controversial. So there's a good chance it's just wrong. We don't have to worry about another ice age. Now it's funny, I was going to delete the Meltdown episode with all the scrolls, and I figured a lot of the viewers tend to like it when I have Meltdown, so it's like, hey, if you guys actually like Meltdowns, this might be your all-time favorite episode. I shouldn't delete it. Yeah, it's like a YouTuber that deletes all their best episodes. It's not the best strategy. Now, it was a good experiment cutting some of the Ghost Train haze early, just so I could make sure what it was like to harvest it and what stage I want to dry it, how many days it required to dry, how bad it stunk up the house. The smell wasn't that bad. I could only smell it a few doors down the street. Now, the worst harvest season I ever had is when I harvested a 40-pound plant. And I thought the smell was fine, and I couldn't smell it at all in my house. Because I've been trimming it for like, I don't know, 80 hours a week, just non-stop trimming this plant. And then I went and played disc golf and came back. I was like, oh fuck. I was like a block away from the house, I could already smell it. It's like I kind of felt bad for my neighbors, right? Like, imagine their kids, they're like, what the hell's that smell? Parents are like, oh, there's just a skunk that died somewhere in the neighborhood, and it's just stunk up the whole neighborhood for like a week. Nah, I never really comprehended how bad the smell of drying weed would be. Like, I had an idea that it would smell bad, but I didn't think like a block away bad. No, it's funny, it's just like taking a dump. When you're around it all the time, you don't even smell it, you just adapt to the smell. But as soon as you leave and then come back, you're like, holy shit, it stinks in here. Alright, they gave me a brown squirrel. That makes me feel better. That all wasn't a waste. And I really don't have much in the way of action anymore, eh? I can't do any of these events. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys. I finally have the replacement cards. I got 2 of them. There it is, replacement card. Someone was telling me that you don't use the cards for these replacement events that require jewels. Someone was telling me they'll come up with one later on in the year or whenever that it'll give you this, but without requiring the jewels. I was thinking it's such a shame, because right now I need this guy, and I have him, and I have 2 of those extra. I'm just lacking the jewels. So fuck, man, if I had 4,000 jewels, I'd have this King of Western Chew, and I'm pretty sure he was an ingredient to one of my best heroes. Let me check. Come on, why can't I see the fucking Darwin? There it is. Yeah, see, I shouldn't have been so bad about getting this chick, because I need to get her to gold to unlock Jane Austen to red. Someone want to tell me, is Jane Austen in red a worthwhile endeavor, or does she suck worse? I was thinking sometimes people said when you create someone, they can suck worse. Sucking isn't always better. Man, this is who I was really hoping. If I got a Robin fragment, boom. I could have had gold Budokai back. But I don't even know if I put her in my team, because she can't stun anyone. Yeah, I was supposed to check. Who does he need? Bison. See, I'm just one frag of him away. Which is a shame, I burnt one of them. So I should have him in gold. Sometimes I like to look through my lineup and say, hey, if I didn't waste all the heroes, who I would have had. It's like, it's a pretty good team. Like, I'd have Pericles right now. I could use it to burn him and then win the reward in the exchange event. Fuck, man. What an idiot. I can't believe I burned the Pericles. I didn't realize how rare they were. They just kept giving me them all the time. So I was like, oh, these are easy to get. Then later on in the game, they just stopped giving them to you. Oh, so this guy can upgrade to gold. Oh, I was getting him confused with the other guy, maybe. The other spaceman or whatever. So he needs Alex, which I don't have. Her. Oh boy. Yeah, I was hoping for another Wright Brothers. That would have been sweet. Alright, so 2 more of these fragments away to this person gold. Someone I think was telling me Agatha is good. One away from this guy, well, and her, so I guess 2 away. I've never made Abe to gold. Almost should, huh? I'm 1 Kim away from her to gold. Two little dippers away from a gold one. One away from a Julius Caesar gold. I think I already have Julius Caesar gold. I'll have to check. Trump I already have. Budokai, no. 1 away from a crime fighter gold. Two of these guys away from a him gold. Ah, that's it. If I did that exchange event, got him, then I'd be 1 Antrax away from a gold Antrax. If I got him. If I didn't screw up and lose the fucking Pericles fragments. So can you imagine? If I didn't fuck up, I'd be 1 gold away. Or 1 purple guy away from this guy purple. I think he's good. He looks good. Yes, I have 2 of this guy. So really I'm 1 Jane Austen and 1 of him away. This guy would have been if I had Pericles. I don't have either of those guys. What the fuck? Right, so look at that. I'm just 2 of those guys away from getting this girl, Theodora, to gold. If anyone wants to comment, is she a good gold hero? I didn't even realize I had 3 of her. So here's the Van Gogh. I'm 1 Van Gogh away and 1 fat chili away from a gold Van Gogh. So that's just a little bit of an update about how this scroll event went, which characters I'm closer to getting. But yeah, the one I forgot to show you guys, I wanted to check out myself. Where is she? That little dragon, there she is. I've got a fragment of her saved. I've got Darius. So really, I'm only, like, I already almost have enough fragments to get a 3rd copy of her. So I'm just a few fragments away from a gold her too, but I'll have to get this guy somewhere. I'm pretty sure OB in gold is probably good, right? By the look of her tail, looks like she transforms into a dragon. That'd be sweet. I could use a dragon. Wouldn't that be neat if one of my first golds that I get next would be her in gold? That'd be sweet. Can't kill me to dream. Yes, I don't want to get too down in the dumps about everything that happened. Sorry for reaming out the viewers who gave me the advice to try that. As much as it was a disaster, at least I learned from it. Hopefully. Not that I repeat the same mistake. Save up like 90% of what I need and then burn it. Do. Hopefully they'll let me win this challenge this time. I think while you guys were gone I got another level up, so it's going to be even more challenging. So the chances of beating it are slim to 0. So is life, really. Like, I just set my goal so high for that scroll event that really, unless I got a Robin fragment, it was going to be a disaster. So that was like just a little bit unrealistic expectations. I really, if I wanted Robin that bad, I should have just waited until she was the reward and then did it, so then I wouldn't be bitching. And so is life, right? Like, some days I'm bitching that I wish I was accomplishing more with my life, not sitting around making recordings on YouTube and looking after my uncle, dragging him back and forth to the washroom. Doesn't seem like that much of a great accomplishment in life, but on other hands I look and I see that greenhouse and I'm like, man, at least I'm getting some things I can enjoy. Sometimes you just gotta have more realistic expectations of what you can accomplish, right? If you set the bar too high, you just end up setting yourself up for failure. Now, I was thinking, the way that greenhouse turned out, it's almost one of the nicest structures I've ever owned. If I had to live in that, I'd be happy. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll buy a property somewhere and I'll move this greenhouse to it and I'll assemble it there. Now that I know how to assemble the fucking nightmare. I can live in a greenhouse. I'll freeze my ass off in the winter, but maybe I can bury it in leaves. You know, I was thinking in the future too, is I should look into houseboats. This one homeless guy was showing like a really cool catch. He's like, man, he wanted to live somewhere. City kept kicking him out all the time. So he ended up building himself like a raft and converted it into a houseboat. And then he has it on the river. He's like, technically you're allowed to have a boat on the river. So it's like, you just have to pay somewhere to dock it. But if you don't dock it, you're allowed to keep boating. So now it's like he has a house. So maybe that's my dream one day. I'll build a shack on the river. Hopefully it doesn't flood. Yeah, I think that'd be the sketch thing about living in a shack on the river. Is you wouldn't want to keep too many possessions in it. Because you know one day it's just going to sink. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, I can especially imagine the rivers in Canada. Eventually they freeze. Then your shack could be stuck wherever it froze. And in the spring there'd be like fucking giant icebergs floating by that just crush anything that's in the river. Yeah, so it'd be probably a seasonal thing. You'd have to build it every year. Yeah, I wonder what this houseboat guy's plan is for winter. I'll have to check where he built it. Yeah, has anyone else dreamed of doing the off-grid situation? I know for most people, like in my life, the off-grid dream came when I hit 30. That's when I was like, holy shit, I want to go off-grid. But then as I reached 40, I was like, fuck man, I'm addicted to the city life. I love seeing babes everywhere. Living alone in the woods would kind of get to me after a while. Maybe if I was already married and had like a hot babe at home, then it wouldn't be as lonely, I guess. Now I've noticed that I've talked to a few people online that did do the off-grid situation alone. And it is like a hermit lifestyle. Like I said, unless you can find someone who wants to do it with you. But I was thinking maybe that 40s stage of wanting to be around hot babes all the time is eventually going to wear off. Maybe when I reach like 50, then I'll want to do the hermit thing. We'll see how it goes. Just judging how my dad lived, he started going to nightclubs more and more. So by the time he was 70, he's already like more addicted to city life than ever. So I don't know. Maybe the hermit life thing will never come. I kind of dreamed of living out in the country just because, like, normally throughout my life I try to try out as many dreams as I can. Speaking of, let's get a quick message from my sponsor. Today's dreams were brought to you by Crack! Crack! It'll fuck you up. Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm just joking. My green dreams are not brought to me by that. Excuse me. Oh shit. Gold crime fighter and gold Robin and gold Santa Claus. Oh yeah, that's what someone was telling me. Like those Santa Claus fragments I got were actually worth the whole thing just on their own. He was saying the Santa Claus fragments are really valuable. I forget why. I think he said because when you upgrade Santa Claus to red, that's when he's really good. So I'll have to check the ingredients and see who's required for the gold Santa transformation. Or red Santa. Yeah, the red Santa. Never even thought of that. It would make sense, that's his ultimate form. He just needs a bigger power level. Ah, there we go. Everyone's stunned. Alright, Samson, there's your cue. Tear him a new one. There you go. 2 of them done. Alright, let Samson charge, but let someone else kill her. Yeah! Samson finished with full charge. That's like priceless right there. If I could go into the last battle like that, oh, we'd tear him a new one. Oh, 2 purples. That was good. Should get Dude down in the dumps. I bet you the next 3 purple draw I do, it'll cheer me up. And if I get another bounty mission coming up soon, then yeah, we'll be raking in the fucking purples. Kill lots of vampires. Alright, we got another gold crime fighter and a gold Samson. This doesn't look good. Thank God we have a gold Samson already charged. Yeah! Take down that gold Samson. Holy, that was good. Gold Budokai hit us and it wasn't the end of the world. Fuck, this poison's killing us. Damn, there goes Sam, or fucking Uncle Joe. Why couldn't Uncle Joe heal himself there? That was bullshit. Every attack he was doing with that special should have been healing him. God, that was a nightmare battle. At least I survived it. I think Samson's even charged. Alright, so we had 1 casualty, but... fuck. At least we beat it. Alright, who do I got for reinforcements? Crime fighter or harsh assassin? Makes me think I should bring in fucking crime fighter too. Get the ultimate healing going. Because we got another crime fighter to fight. So there's definitely going to be some bad poisoning going. At least he's not the tank. And he's dead already. Come on, Jane. Heal everyone. Yeah. Right, maybe bringing Crime Fighter was a bit of an exaggeration. I should have brought Symphony because we didn't need any extra healing in this battle. Alright, the key will be to finish with Samson fully charged. Ah, it's not looking good. Samson's gonna finish him. Fuck! Samson finished him. At least we beat the level though. Let's see what the reward is for that. Not very good. Alright, who do I want? Extra healing or extra attack, right? Let's go for the extra attack. It's probably a mistake, but go for the extra boost of attack. Might really fuck him up this round. Yeah, let's try it. It's risky, but sometimes you gotta take a chance to have a chance, right? Nice. Jays are winning 7-1. So who's betting on this match? Think I'm gonna get my ass whooped? That gold Samson's not looking good to me. Fuck! He took out Harsh Assassin. Oh, come on, Samson. You gotta survive, man. No! Piece of shit. Fuck, that extra attack wasn't worth it. I should have brought Crime Fighter and the extra healing. That was a huge mistake. Cost me the battle. I can't kill anyone without Samson. There we go. Everyone's stunned. That's actually good. Holy, we got another casualty. Yeah. Holy, one more to go. Yeah. Yeah, I did not think I was going to win that battle when Samson went down. That extra fire ability, I think, was the difference. It just kept burning and burning them. Alright. Yeah, 2 more purples. Alright, let's go check on the harvest of purples and see what we got. Alright, we're at 38. It's not so bad, guys. We'll be doing another purple draw in no time. Just you wait and see. So that would activate VIP 3? I don't get what that says. It's like, here, would you like to win this? Activate VIP 3. So then I click this, and it brings me to this screen. So does that mean that if I buy any of these, it'll activate VIP 3? I don't get it. Like, this looks like I'm just buying jewels. What the hell does that have to do with VIP? Does a lifetime card ever go on sale? Like at Christmas time or anything? Does anyone know? Because man, if they had like a half price sale to buy it, then I'd probably get it. Fuck, $95? Is that Canadian or US? Does anyone know? Maybe it means Canadian? Now, I was thinking it was kind of stupid. If I was actually going to buy that, I should do it just before I burn all the scrolls, right? Because it mentioned something about getting an extra chance. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll save up the scrolls again, get them into the hundreds, and then do another attempt. Yeah, those are the heroes I put in the machine. Everyone else was already at max, so there wasn't really a lot of choice I could do. I don't have room for those robots anymore because of burning all those scrolls. Alright, Jays are up to 8 runs. Now I appreciate you guys helping me do the tokens. Maybe the tokens is the next big thing I'll be able to make it somewhere. Because when you think about it, like, if I can, what was it, save up? Shit, was it 1,240 tokens? Then I can actually beat a whole nother event again. And that's how I'll get Robin. I'll wait till it's Robin there, and then I won't have to bitch. I'll be like, man, I'll just win Robin, get the hell out of there. Finish quick. See? Like this quick battle. See how quick it is? Fastest battle yet. No! Son of a bitch. I was thinking that's what was happening. Just being a bitch. Fucking piece of shit bitch. Now, if I had to guess what happened in that battle, it was one of those really long, drawn-out battles, and that's why it took longer to calculate it. Yeah, so did anyone believe the episode yesterday that I was actually going to quit the game? I get frustrated like that quite a bit. If you can't tell. 133 and they're at that power level. Guess that's what happens when you pay to win, right? You just go up and level way faster. What is all this trash? No! You know what it is? I bet you my team is set to suck balls. Yeah, that's what I thought. Set on ball sucking setting. That's why I was losing. Not that I think all ball suckers are not good for our society. Some of them have a very admirable job. I was trying to think of how many ball sucking professions there is out there. Thinking bowling, people that collect the balls for that, they might have to suck them. Golf, might be a lot of sucking balls for that. I don't know what other ball sucking professions can you think of. Keep it clean. Baseball, maybe there's a lot of ball sucking in that. Volleyball, suck the sand off of it. Get your mind out of the gutter. What are you thinking? Right, it wants me to complete advanced shit. For some reason I'm rejecting that idea. It's like I had enough of that to last a lifetime. Alright, let's give this level a good shit kicking. Yeah, another base hit. Got some more runs for the Jays. (11-1). I don't get this series. It's like whenever a team wins, they always just slaughter the other team. See, look at... When you got Samson in there as the last hero, he takes a beating. They try to hit him and he just dodges most of their attacks. Especially when he's got Jane Austen boosting his agility. And someone in the comments posted out something really good. They said whatever defense abilities you give to Samson will output his offense. Fuck. Can't believe he died. He should have dodged their attacks. Alright, let's try one more different strategy with this battle. Enough with the healing. Oh yeah, it was already set on fire, that's why. I was just going to change it to fire for more attacks. Or change it to more water for more defense. See, I was hoping we could freeze them right off the bat, and we did. Boom, more dizziness. Yeah. No. Yeah. Come on, Jane Austen. Heal. Can't believe Samson's dead already. Fuck, man. If only he would have survived long. As long as they keep targeting Jane Austen, there's a good chance she'll just dodge it. This isn't a bad 3 heroes to be left with. Oh. Yeah. You know how to dodge it, Jane. She's probably got a lot of guys after her all the time, so sure, her dodge ability is off the charts. Yeah. Can you imagine Samson survived? They would have been fucked. Even without Samson, we're taking him down. See, that's what I noticed. I put Jane Austen at the end, and she seems to outlive some of the other attackers, and then she gets in that rhythm where she just dodges the shit out of everything. See, I knew I could win that battle. Isn't it funny? I'm almost fighting teams that are close to 4 million. It's almost like double my power level. It's all about landing that dodge and ice. Yeah, like I started with the ice again. Now I just gotta dodge some attacks and I'm right in the money. Come on, Jane. Where's the healing? Fuck. Just Samson's gotta stay alive. No. Heal, Jane. Yes. Boom. There you go. You guys like to play with Samson, did ya? Yeah, back to full. I believe this victory is won. See guys, my team isn't that fucked. I shouldn't be all depressed about not getting what I want. That's what we call clone evolution problems for you. Now let's try one more battle. Try to end at a loss. I don't know, I was looking at the big reward that I get, and the big one comes at, what was it? Oh yeah, level 300 dungeon. Ooh, I started with 2 people frozen. This could be another victory. Don't want to jinx it. Oh, too dizzy. Holy, lots dizzy. Oh shit, no one died. But everyone's dizzy. That's a good sign. See, some of the new players were asking me in the chat if they should have Symphony around and Joe. I was like, what does it look like to you? Where would I be if I wasn't fucking freezing everyone and making them dizzy? They'd be killing me. Instead, my team is stalling out long enough to heal back to full. There we go. There's 2 down. Come on, Joe, get healing. No, Joe. G.I. Joe. Yo, Joe. Come on, Jane, save Joe. Yeah. She saved Joe's life. Yes. There's another 2 down. I love Jane Austen in gold. Man, was my team ever lacking healing? Till she came around. Now it's like every round my team's back to full, no matter how devastated they are. It's like she's almost like the one-stop healing machine. There we go. Samson paid him a little visit. How's that, eh? Not only did I beat the dungeon stage, but without any casualties. Joe was damn close though. He was at like 1 hit, like how many times there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right, so we're making it up to 209. That's pretty good. 209 and feeling fine. I wonder if that's my weight right now too. I was just wondering. Alright, the daily mission is completed. I think that was a lot of action. I didn't do any of the consuming, but I'll do that some other time, guys. Don't want to bore you with it. I know that one guy will be freaking out. Alright, Patreon, Society 6, Swagbucks, GameKit, Hideout TV, Bitcoin are all ways that you can help, including Virtual Mate, Order Now, Sex Machine for adults and men only. Ladies can just contact me. All the info is below. And what do we got here is something else. Oh yeah. If you happen to get any of those exchange tickets in your vaporizer and they taste like shit, then give the show a dislike, because you want to burn them in that. You're going to want to save them for something really good. So I appreciate all the viewers for sticking with the show. Sorry for freaking out the last episode. And if anyone liked the freak out, let me know in the chat. Take care. Have a good one. Oh yeah, make sure you never purchase the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now. Here's 3 video thingies. One's a subscribe and other things.